Hello, my lovely atoms. A very warm welcome to all of you. I hope all of you are in a very good health and doing absolutely awesome. My name is Anubha Gaur, your chemistry master teacher at Vedantu, your AG ma'am only. And what are we going to do today? This is going to be a super fun and very amazing session because this is going to help you a lot because exam time is near, students, and that is smart ways to avoid mistakes in chemistry exam. You know that your science exam is going to have chemistry portion, and to score very good, you have to attempt each and every portion and each and every question. I'm going to help you that what are the silly mistakes that your mind will generally tend to do, and you have to overcome those silly mistakes by listening to me that what can be those and to overcome it before going to exams and have to do wonderfully well in that exam, because I want you to be super prepared and will say that ma'am, that was not difficult because all the Vedantu team was there with us, so this was not a big deal, that which we were thinking. Yes, students, you do believe in the same? Do let me know in the comment section. Let's start this session right away, but don't forget to like the video, please share it among your friends, and please subscribe if you're new because you will get all the amazing videos and a notification in advance so that you won't miss any. Right, students? Let's just start. But before starting, just wanted to give you some information about an exam that we are conducting called as Vote. So, students, did you give vote? You still have a chance, though you are below 18 years. This Vote is Vedantu Online Talent Examination, and every Sunday from 28th March till 18th April, it's going to be there. Every Sunday 3 p.m. and you can enroll for the same and can do wonderfully well. And this is not just an exam, students, why I'm telling, because this is more of like a comeback for all of the students. As you all know, 2020 year was not at all easy for all of the people, including students, specifically students, because everyone was not having that quality education and you know that comfort that they can learn by sitting their home. And so many surveys were conducted and that told that students even forgot what exactly is HCF and LCM and basic calculation, basic general knowledge and all. So we thought, let's just give a chance to each and every students to be a part of Vedantu and can have a comeback in a very amazing way, because this exam is going to be an all India level exam. Okay, and you all can participate if you are in 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, whatever your class is. If I talk about your standard students, if you are from 8th, 9th is going to have one exam, 10th class students are going to have one exam, 8th, 9th are going to have math exam, and 9th students are going to have math plus SAT exam. Okay, going to be very, proper analysis kind of an exam, in which we are not even going to tell you that this is your marks and that's done. It's going to be an in-depth analysis that is going to tell you about all of your shortcomings, all of your strong points and everything. And this is not even going to tell you all India rank, but state wise rank also, and even question wise rank, that this is the student who attempted it very fast in this much second, and this is the way he attempted or she attempted. So it's going to be fantastic, because you can win, like all the students can win up to 500 crores worth scholarship. Almost 10 lakh students in together can get all of those scholarships. So this is going to be fun, super fun. And apart from that, daily prizes as well. So just go to the website, enroll for the same, register for the same, and play week quizzes over there, because that is going to give you week coins with the help of which you can get exciting prize also. Okay, students, so it's just a comeback for all of you. And as I said, earn V coins and you can win amazing daily prizes. That could be a smartwatch, telescope, your hard disk, earphones, headphones, and many more. Okay, so don't miss this opportunity. And have one more amazing thing to tell, which if I would be at your place, I won't miss. You can become CEO of Vedantu for a day also. Remember something from the past, any movie? Yes, students, but that is going to be reality. You can be a CEO and can take some decision here. Okay, so don't miss this opportunity, and even can go to NASA. Now you're like, ma'am, how to vote? Students, you just have to register for vote on the link that is going to be there at the description box. Also, if you download Vedantu app, there also you can do that. So you have to register for what? You have to put your name over there, your grade in which you are right now, and the target exam, okay, your board as well as target exam. Suppose you are in 10th class, you want to prepare for 11th class for the next year, so you will choose suppose NEET 2022, JEE 2022, or CBSE 2022. In that way, if you are in 9th class or just giving the exam, choose CBSE 9th and target exam CBSE 10th 2022, in that way, and you'll get your voter ID card. This is going to be fun. You can choose your vote days, and on those vote days you can give your exam. Okay, so don't miss this opportunity. 10th class students, as I said, is going to have math plus sat exam and 35 questions of mathematics, a mathematical aptitude test, and sat scholastic aptitude test. Right, students? 35 question. Every correct question answer will give you 4 marks, and every incorrect answer will deduct 1 mark, like 1 by 4th negative marking will be there. So you have to attempt wisely, and you will get 90 minutes to do that. Okay, just remember that. And apart from that, you can make a squad with your friends also and can play quizzes each and every day at Vedantu's platform, its own website. I mean, I'm talking about the app, and can get additional V points apart from your individual V points. I'm talking about V coins. So this is going to be amazing journey. Just select your squad logo, create a squad, and start playing with your friends, because this is going to be awesome and definitely going to enhance your learning journey. It's not going to be that is something that's not going to help you in your exam. Okay, so don't miss this opportunity. Okay, students, so now we will be back. Okay, I think you can see me on a big screen, because you know about vote exam properly and how to do that and what are the benefits you're going to achieve from the same. So let's start our area of discussion right now, that what could be those smart ways so that we can avoid making some silly mistakes in chemistry exam. Let's start right away. Okay, the very first thing that I wanted to ask, what kind of a mistake you tend to make in exam? Let me tell you. The very first thing, if I tell you the mistake that you make while you write, while you're reading the paper, you don't read it properly. And I'm pretty sure, because I was a student as well, and I can totally be at your shoes and can, imagine that situation. Sometime, whenever we read the paper, when we read a particular question, our mind tricks us and we ended up not reading some of the words which were important. Specifically, I'm talking about no, not, wrong statement. I don't know, we are very optimistic people, so we can't say that sometimes we don't see such words. Yes or no? I do think so. So please make sure that you read a question properly, not even one. Try to read it 2 times, and while you are reading, take a pencil and mark the important point, or mark the important word that should you should not miss. Okay, just like this, not true, something like this. So this is one thing that you should definitely do that. Otherwise, you'll be very happy after the exam. Oh, my exam went very well, because you thought you wrote it so beautifully. But when you realized after some time, or when you see your answer sheet, or when you get your marks, oops, that was such a mistake. Oh, you didn't read the question properly. That can happen. Okay, students. Second thing that you mostly do is, while attempting the paper, you're like, let me just complete all the questions which are comparatively big and take so much time to attempt. And you're like, these are the questions that are easy. Let me attempt them in the last. And that will create so much problem, because when you do so, by the time you come to the end, you are having very less time. And while attempting the same, you'll be like, okay, those are the questions you are pretty sure about, but you were not even able to attempt such questions which were very easy, in which you could score full marks. So don't do these mistakes. First, take the paper and mark the question which you are very sure that you know properly, and start with those questions only. Don't do these experiments in final exam. You got this point, so please remember this thing. And third thing is writing a structured answer. Sometime you're like, okay, I know it. You don't prepare it in your head that, okay, this is the question. Let me just start writing. You just start writing. But before that, take a minute or few seconds. Imagine that what you need to write. And these are the things you will not miss and write. Because if you write it without even thinking, I know it, and start attempting, you will lose the right track, and you'll kept on writing, and that will be more of like a khichdi. And I'll say please avoid such things. Make a proper structured answer. Write a proper structured answer. Will you do that? Because this is going to be really helpful, because the examiner will get an idea that you know it properly and you can write it beautifully as well. And don't just scribble here and there. Just do the rough thing only at the rough page. Don't just do this thing that you are mixing questions here and here. Try to be comparatively more organized. Attempt the question in what sense: this is this section, attempt that; this is that section, attempt that, and so on. So your paper should be neat and clean also. We ended up sometime doing these kind of a things. I can totally imagine that. And there's one thing, PTO, that is written at your in your paper. Please turn over. Don't just assume that paper is done. Sometime we ended up not seeing some question. That happened with me once, that I couldn't see one question, and that was left, and I lost some marks. So please don't do that. Now, these are some basic mistakes that you make. Now, I'll talk about the chemistry portion in general, that what are the things that you should keep in your mind. Okay. So, the very first thing is obvious, that follow some basic funda while attempting the chemistry portion. That basic funda, like whenever you attempt, suppose question of chemical reactions and equations, you have to write your reaction. You should know the name of the reaction, and you should know how to balance it. These are the points that you should not miss at all. Very first chapter is more of about knowing the chemical reaction and balancing it. So do enough practice of balancing when you go to exam, and you know that if I write the equation properly with balancing, teacher will get a such a good impression, you will get full marks too. So don't miss this opportunity. Don't do that. Okay, don't be that overconfident, and then you're like, okay, let me just write the things and this will be done only. No, examiner is not god, that yeah, he might knew your brain and be like, okay, students might know only. He get an idea about your mentality, but not like that way. Okay. So try to write balanced chemical equation for every reaction. And as I said, naming of reaction is very much important, that what are the different type of reaction and how to identify that in chapter number 1. So these are the areas where you need to put more attention in chapter number 1, and do enough practice. When it comes to acids, bases, and salts, which is chapter number 2, you focused more of the things on reaction, but don't do enough practice for remembering the uses of salts. That's also very much important. Also, indicator colors. I have made enough videos where I told you how to remember the color of indicators as well. Remember Roy, NCP. Try to see those videos also. This will be very helpful. I have made enough videos for you, like Umang series, one shot videos, VIP series. These series will help you for your thorough revision. Okay. Remember the color change for indicators with acids and base. Universal indicator and its application is very much important. So that is the thing that you should not miss in this chapter. And this thing, because I have always seen this thing, that whenever students had these kind of a reaction, that they'll be having non-metallic oxide and reaction with bases, they always get confused. Reaction of metal oxide with my acid, they're not pretty much sure metal oxide, non-metal oxide, how they react with acid and base. So please remember, so that you will never confuse acid. Non-metal oxides are always, in general, in your exam will come with acidic nature, and metal oxides generally with basic nature. Metal oxides basic, non-metal oxide acid. So they react with what? Basic oxide, matlab metal oxide, they are going to react with acid. A non-metal oxides acidic in nature, so they are going to react with bases to give salt and water. So there should not be any confusion in this part too. Okay, you are going to remember this part, right? Wonderful, wonderful. Let's move ahead. As I said, remember the uses of different salts and compounds, that is there in the salt portion. Just like my bleaching powder, just like my baking soda, washing soda, washing soda, and POP. These are the three things which are very much important. So please put so much attention on these points. Okay, in acid, bases, and salt. Don't make these mistakes to take these things lightly. Yes, because I want you to give you some general tips as well as chapter wise tips. Now, when it comes to metals and non-metal students, you know that the most important part in my metals and non-metals, according to the reduced syllabus, if I talk about, is reactivity series. So remember the reactivity series as many times as you can, because a question is definitely going to come from the topic. So you have to take this topic very much seriously and do enough questions, maybe from NCRT, from sample papers, and previous 10-year question papers. Now, so many students were asking that to me, that ma'am, will 10-year paper solving help us, because syllabus has been reduced, so we are not very sure. Students' questions are not going to change. Na? You can avoid those questions which are not part of syllabus this year, but there will be questions which are having a potential to come to exam. So at least don't miss those questions. Okay. Now, when it comes to carbon and its compounds, okay, one more thing. In metals and non-metals, ionic compounds are also going to be very important. Like how to write the electron dot structure of ionic compounds and their uses. Okay, so you have to put more attention on that point too. Now, carbon and its compounds, 20% syllabus is already there. And you know that what are the points that you should not miss, and ended up making some silly mistakes. First thing is to write the correct formula and the correct structure of carbon compounds, and what will help us to draw the correct structure, and that is tetravalency of carbon. Carbon will always make four bond. So if you're making carbon chain, the valency is going to be satisfied by writing hydrogen. Hydrogen always make single bond, and carbon always make four bond tetravalency. So you have to keep that point in your mind, so that whatever you draw, if you draw cycloalkenes, if you draw alkane, you will not make any mistake, because you'll remember this point, that carbon will always make four bond. Yes. And the second important thing is homologous series and its characteristics. This is having very much potential to come in exam. Like I'm pretty sure this is having 99% chance to come in exam. Homologous series and its characteristics. So please don't miss that part too. Now, periodic classification of elements. This is a chapter that is going to help you in your higher classes also. So take this chapter very seriously. Don't miss important things. The very important things are like modern periodic table and the trends. But we have to make our base very clear. So you'll start with learning the development of periodic table in sequence, just like first Dobrynov, then Newland, then Mendeleev, and their basic merits and demerits. Okay, then comes to modern periodic table, because then you will be able to relate it to more. Okay, don't just jump to the conclusion. Now, sequence will help you to remember merits and demerits, because Dobrynov had drawbacks that were overcome by Newlands. Newlands had some limitations that were overcome by the Mendeleevs. So the sequence will help you to know about merits and demerits in detail too. So you have to remember that properly as well. Now, as I said, learn the reason behind the property and trends. This is very much important, most important in this chapter. Trends in a period and in a group. So please don't take those topics lightly. And please do remember, these are the two properties. One is nuclear charge, and second is the number of shells. If you will understand these two concepts and get an idea how to apply these two property in knowing the different trends, and that how the physical properties are changing in a periods and group, on the basis of these two, none of the trend will be difficult to you, that you'll be able to remember it easily. Did you get this point? Start connecting the physical properties, the trends in the physical property in a period and in a group, that is by connecting them with these two, and most of them are connected to them, so you'll be able to learn them beautifully well. Okay, students, so tell me, is it helpful? I do think so, because in a very short way, I just told you what exactly you have to do in chemistry, and what are the important things in chemistry that has the potential to come in exam, so that you will not end up making some silly mistakes. So please remember that. Do let me know how much helpful it is, and you'll follow all of these things when you go to exam. Just take a minute, pause, Close your eyes before starting the exam. Remember the things what I told you, and just tell this to yourself and your brain, your mind, that I'll not end up making those mistakes which I already know, which was told by our Anubha ma'am, AG ma'am, and follow that. Okay. Now students, before moving ahead, before just ending it, just wanted to tell you, the students who are just thinking to be with Vedantu for a longer time, you can take subscription of Vedantu, which is going to be very much amazing, because if you apply the teacher's code, AG ma'am's code, AGE Pro, that will give you amazing discount. Now you'll be like, ma'am, how we can do that and what are the benefits we are going to receive? Let me just guide you first of all how it can be done. Okay. And let me make my screen smaller. So this is one of the video that came, 8 memory techniques for a better session. Okay, it's going to be very wonderful and amazing videos. Please see that too. Now, in the pinned comment by Vedantu channel, see this, subscribe to Vedantu Pro. You just have to click on this link. After clicking, you have to select your grade. Suppose you are in 9th class and you just moved to 10th class. Okay, then what you have to do, 10th. Okay. Now it comes to two things. Suppose you are in 10th class, you are having your exam in May, and you're like, let me take the quick revision. So you can take for CBSE 2021, because 1 month CBSE course, oh my god, if I tell you, this is going to be just for 1200 rupees. You can make sure your fast track revision is going to be done here in almost 2 months, and you will become a pro and can definitely see the score of yours changing to 10-15%, because this is going to be an awesome journey. How will I say? You will get Vedantu's platform like this. My session, you will get all your session that you can attend. And my courses, you can see different variety of courses in which you can join. These are my courses which I'm already taking. Here it will, for you it will be your courses what you can join here. Okay. And apart from that, if I talk about that, ma'am, how do we see replay of the session? Because replays are too much fun. In each and every session we take quizzes, and quiz makes sure that you'll be having amazing learning, that you are participating too much. But ma'am, what about replay? So students, see, I'm going to past session. In the past session also, you will be able to see the replay. Isn't it like an amazing thing? Not even replay. I mean, I just wanted to say you will be able to see that you can participate in the quizzes too and can come to leaderboard. This is going to be amazing experience. So you will get the real data, that how active the class was, how much quizzes teachers took. Just see here, and all the doubts will come here. 12 doubts asked, 12 doubts solved, and all the doubts are going to be solved here as well. So you'll get a fantastic experience. Don't miss this opportunity. And if you are in 9th class and you wanted to move to 10th class, you can go for that also by selecting the required plan. Okay, this is going to be awesome experience. Awesome. Now let me just get back to the session. Yes, so please remember, AGE Pro. Okay, I hope you can see me now properly. And as I said, from my side, I have told you whatever is possible. Just follow all the videos that I'm making nowadays, because these are going to be super helpful for your exam time, because my focus is right now there only. So thank you so much, my students, for staying till the end. Don't forget to, as I said, like the video. Please share it among your friends, because this is super important. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as it's important. You can reach out to me on my email ID. Thank you so much. Very happy learning, students. Hasta la vista. We'll meet soon.